What is margin right property? Margin right property represents CSS property that we use to set distance between right border of HTML element and element that is positioned on the right side of that element. Okay, let's see some examples. Okay, for this part, I have already prepared HTML document structure. Our HTML document has doc type declaration with value HTML, which means that we are using HTML version 5. Then we have HTML block, and inside of it, we have head and body elements. Inside of head, we have title for our HTML document. Also, we have style block, where we're going to define all styles for our elements inside of body. Okay. Inside of our body, we have 3 simple paragraphs, and every single paragraph has ID with some specific value that we will use to select that paragraph and apply CSS styles on it. So this is the top paragraph, and it will have red border. This is middle paragraph, it will have green border. And this is bottom paragraph, and it will have blue border. I saved this document like index.html on the desktop. So let's minimize our text editor. This is our index page, and let's open it. Okay, this is how our web page looks like. Let's analyze it. So let's click on the right click and let's click on the inspect. So now on the right hand side, you can see structure of our HTML document. So let's expand head, let's expand body, let's expand style. So basically these are all elements that we have defined inside of our HTML document. So these are our paragraphs. And what is the idea? For our middle paragraph, we want to add some additional space on the right hand side. So how we can do that? This is actually very simple. For our middle selector, we just need to define margin right CSS property. So let's do that. Inside of our middle selector, let's define margin right CSS property. And like a value, let's set 20 pixels. Okay, let's save this change. Let's go back in our web browser and let's refresh it. So now you can see that we have added some additional space on the right hand side. Okay, let's expand body once again, head as well, and style block. Okay, so let's click on our middle paragraph. So down here you can see margin right CSS property that we have added. So if you uncheck it, you can see how your paragraph will look like without this property. Okay. With the border CSS property, we actually can see what is happening with the margin right. So for example, if we uncheck this and take a look on this part here, if we uncheck margin right, we actually cannot see any change. Right? So that is the reason why we are using border CSS property, because with the border CSS property, we can follow what is happening with the margin right. For some fine tunings, you can always click on this value here directly, and you can use arrows up to increase this value and arrow down to decrease this value. Please be aware of that you can use negative values as well that will lead your paragraph out of the screen. Okay, so this is basically how you can use margin right CSS property, so feel free to play around with this. Thanks for watching this tutorial, and I hope this was helpful to you. If you like our work, please become our Patreon or simply donate or PayPal. Please remember, even little from you means a lot for us. You can follow us on our Twitter and Instagram profiles, and please don't forget to subscribe on our YouTube channel, because on our YouTube channel, knowledge is waiting for you.